Previously on Awesome Fun with Batman.
Okay, I'm ready.
There's my boy wonder.
Don't call me that.
It's a level 3 cat in tree.
You said we'd be fighting crime.
I could find us more interesting crimes, but I'd need a bat computer. And now, the continuation.
Alright, McBacon, we just gotta finish installing Windows and the Bat computer is done. Then we can finally catch up on some hot D. Superman? Hi, is Batman home? No, he's at the gym. Could you tell him I called by? Dude, you just destroyed our build! Oh, I can fix this. I'm getting really tired of superheroes. Awesome fun! Thanks for the assist, Mr. Hasselhoff. Oh, what is up, dudes, dudettes, and dudes who defy description? Welcome to the episode. I'm Oz, and that's McBacon. Oh, right, and that's David Hasselhoff. We did have an awesome Bat computer build to show you, but thanks to Super Clumsy Man, not much is left. We'd better go inspect the damage. Aw, no, look at this! Not only is its stupid freezy breath put ice everywhere, it didn't even put out the fires like it was supposed to. And oh, look at the damage. Oh, this was such a cool build. See, you can kind of see a bit of a stony outline, but we had this awesome hanging, lit up Bat logo sign up there. It was so cool. We had this big, massive monitor and two awesome side monitors. You can sort of see the stands where they were. What is... Oh, lame. There's a snowman. Oh, that is so lame. Oh, super... Oh, no offense. Superman, I can't believe it. It's just you make kind of a lot of mess, buddy. That's And then, yeah, we had this cool desk here, you know, with the computer and everything, and a funky chair. And you see we use these glow signs to make it look all futuristic and stuff. This is a disaster. Batman's going to be absolutely furious about this. Oh, well, right. You kind of get the idea of what we were trying to do here. You can sort of see the palette and things, what we were going for. But before Batman finds out, I think we better hit fast forward.
Why haven't you finished this yet?
We had finished, but Superman destroyed everything. Oh, and Superman called for you.
What did he want?
He didn't say.
You're always such a disappointment.
I bet Captain America never treated Steve Rogers like this. They're what? Never mind. Let's get on with finishing this build. So, as you can see, the last thing we've got to do is sort out Batman's computer. So we've got this desk area sorted out, but now we're going to have a bit of fun with some banners. So if we slap our loom down, we want to create ourselves some computer monitors, right? And the simplest way that you can do that is if you've got a white banner, some black dye, you can do the border all the way around, and then a slice in the middle like that. And basically, that's a monitor, or a TV, or whatever you want it to be. And because we've got stairs placed upside down here, when we place the banner, you can't see the bottom of it. So you can see that looks like a pretty cool monitor. But we can do stuff a little bit cooler than that, than just doing black and white. If we go for light blue, we can get our black dye. We can place a gradient, a lower gradient on that, so it just does a little bit at the bottom. Then we can do ourselves the black border all the way around. Then we can do the slice in the middle, and this looks kind of cool. I think, you know, a lot more has a bit more depth and excitement to it than just the black and the white. And I think, yeah, although it is white up there, you know, McBacon, I think blue will suit us better down here. But we could also add even more in than just the monitor like that. We can come here. We can grab our light blue banner. This time we'll get our white die and we're going to place a bend sinister slashing down through it like so. Then we'll grab our black die and this time we'll choose the other gradient, the one that comes down it's more fully from the top, the black gradient. So we're going to apply that. Then we're going to do our border all the way around. Then we're going to do our little slice in the middle. And that will give us, hopefully, a kind of interesting effect, as if, you know, there's a bit of light shining off the monitor. And you could, of course, do that going down the other angle. And maybe it might work in the center as well. There's also another cool design that we can go for. If we get our light blue banner once again, seeing as we've got it, we get red dye and place that on the furthest left-hand side. We get green dye and we place that in the center. Then we get our blue dye and we place that on the outside, like so. So we get that design. Then we can place on our gradient along the bottom, like so. And then our border all the way around. And lastly, our slice in the middle. And this kind of gives a test pattern screen that flows within our same design. I think that's pretty awesome. Now we do have these other banners to go in here and here. So because you can see a little bit of this at the bottom, we're going to want to do something slightly different, which is basically, if we use our black and white one as an example, we're just going to slice the bottom half here with grey dye. And that way, when we place it in here, I'll give you this one for comparison. You can see that it's not so easy to see this one here as it is noticeable there. So I'm going to play around with these monitors and see what I like best. So you can see the choices I've gone for here. A couple of the test pattern ones on there with the grey underneath, of course. And the slightly different ones here with a little bit of different sort of lighting, as if a lot of lighting on this one. It's getting a bit darker towards this direction. I think that looks pretty nice. We are also going to want to add in, I think, some keyboards. And this is similar to what we did in our Fortnite build many moons ago. But I think that the powered rail makes an awesome keyboard when you slap it down and flip it around. And of course, hide the item frame, which is a little data pack that I have available. And that is in the description as always. So if we hide this, that should give us our keyboard 3. McBacon, stop pushing me. Okay, 4 and 5. And there we go, we've got ourselves a keyboard. So if we jump in the chair, you can see we've got our keyboard here, all our monitors, and of course our giant screens on either side. Now, I think one thing I need to think about is how we're going to connect this up to that there. So I'm going to work on this for myself, and then we'll have a little tour of the build with a little bit of night vision so you can get a really good view of what's going on. Alright, our back computer area is now completed. And why don't we do a bit of Illuminatus? Oh, not upgrade our gear. Illuminatus. There we go. And we can see much more clearly what's going on here. Isn't this a really cool, funky area? Come on, McBacon, before you fall in the water again. So we added this little hanging bridge here to connect our Batsuit area to the Bat computer. And now you can get a really nice look at what we've done in here. We've got the cave, and I've been working on a bit of texturing in the back here. This bit at the back here mirrors the hanging sign. It looks really good from the front. And I'm liking this combination, the smooth basalt, the dripstone, and the tough, I think that is, or maybe something. But I think it's a good combination. So when we tidy up other areas, perhaps in the future, we can use this similar design. I love this natural dripstone cave. Doesn't it look cool standing here being like, yep, the Batmobile, all the suits, and now the computer. And if we go to our eye in the sky, we can see that I've gone for this kind of diagonal idea. So there are 2 screens at the side facing in a diagonal direction, along with these 2 monitors, and also with the shape of the cave at the back, just to kind of give you this fun perspective thing. And I think it works really well. What I also find interesting is that these signs, they still render when you're in the eye in the sky mode, even when you're really far away. And I think that's really cool. Wish they did that in the game, because these signs are really cool. A really great way to add interesting lighting to Minecraft, but they're only really useful in builds like this when you're going to see them up really nice and close. And we've reused our B-dubs industrial lighting, expanded it a bit there. We've got all these cables here that connect up to our awesome area where you can sit here, type away, and research crimes and all sorts of awesome stuff at the Bat computer. But the most important thing is, I wonder what Batman himself will think, huh? So? It's fast, right? You finding us a good crime to solve?
Sure.
Something to do with why Superman was here?
Right.
Wait a minute. You're playing Minecraft!
It's a stress test.
You're not supposed to leave trees floating like that. It's bad form.
I do things my way.
Of course, because
I'm Batman.
Walked right into that one. Hey, you got an HBO account?
Of course I do. I'm Bruce Batman.